Welcome back to the show, guys. I'm your host, Tommy the Hammer. If you've been watching my channel lately, I'm sure you've been noticing a trend in my videos. I have been covering a lot of movies from my youth lately, and today's going to be no different. We're going to be checking out the mid-1980s Walt Disney classic, Return to Oz. Now, I know what you're thinking to yourself. Oh, wow, Tom, that's a Disney movie? I'm about to go buy that for my kid. Hold on a second. Before you do that, there are some things to consider. First and foremost, this movie is immensely dark.
Ready?
Yes, Doctor.
I gotta be honest with you guys, this is the first film ever to really give me nightmares as a kid. There's a scene in the movie where a wicked witch removes her head and replaces it with another, and that scene alone just gave me nightmares for days on end. But, you know, it stuck with me all these years later, and I gotta admit, this is one of my favorite kids' movies from the 80s. It's dark, weird, and a sequel to the original Wizard of Oz, a movie that a lot of people hold dearly to themselves. So when this movie came out in the 80s, I mean, there was a lot of controversy behind it. So I'm super psyched to check this movie out. I haven't seen it in quite some time. It's been many years. So I'm going to go ahead and refresh my memory on it. You guys get to check out the trailer, and when we get back, we're going to be discussing Walt Disney's Return to Oz.
This summer, Walt Disney Pictures presents a motion picture fantasy adventure beyond your fondest imagination. You'll be transported miraculously back to the enchanted land of Oz, that magical kingdom beloved by young and old for generations.
It's just a yellow brick.
No, Bellina, you don't understand. This was the Yellow Brick Road.
You'll share with Dorothy Gale the shock of finding everything mysteriously changed.
What's happened to everybody?
And you'll delight with her discovery of 4 wonderful new friends who band together against a wicked queen and the dreaded Gnome King. This is the Oz you haven't seen before, and this is the Oz you'll want to visit again and again. From Walt Disney Pictures comes a whole new world of entertainment.
Why don't we just fly back to Kansas?
Return to Oz.
They certainly don't make movies like Return to Oz anymore. Films like this were immensely popular in the 1980s. Things were just done in a very primitive way back in the 80s. And that's what I mean when I say that they certainly don't make movies like this anymore. It's not some sort of, you know, golden memory that I'm viewing through rose-colored glasses. I'm just saying that the way they made films like this just ain't the same anymore. There are plenty of amazing children's movies made today that are just as ambitious and dark as Return to Oz. Harry Potter, in my opinion, is just as good. I feel like there's a lot of old people today that don't watch a lot of brand new movies because they think it's a lot of, you know, razzmatazz special effects. But then at the same time, there's a lot of young people that view these older movies as just kind of boring, out of date. Both perspectives are wrong, in my opinion. If you're going to enjoy the world of cinema for everything that it has to offer, then you need to start watching movies with a much more open mind. The main reason I think the movie Return to Oz is so awesome is it's in stark contrast to the original Wizard of Oz movie. This film is much darker, and when Dorothy actually returns to Oz, everything that she remembers is in complete disarray. All sorts of creepy stuff going on. There's the Gnome King, who's made out of stone, and he's frightening to behold as well. I gotta admit, I still love this movie. It ranks right up there with all the other childhood classics that I've reviewed on this channel. And out of 10 stars, I can give Return to Oz a solid 7.5.